What's up, family? Welcome back to I Am Tina Budgets. It's your girl Tina, and I've missed y'all. Y'all know I was having some technical difficulties with my last video. I think I got it worked out. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna go roll with the flow. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that button next to subscribe so you could be notified each and every time I upload a video. Come on, girl, join the family. You know you want to. And then after that, consider commenting, hit that like button, and share this with your family and friends. Let's let everybody come to the party. So in this video, we're going to be doing some cash stuffing from my last video from the first paycheck in November. As you guys know, I get two on the 5th and the 20th. So I'm going to get things set up and I'll be back. The party don't stop. We're just getting started. Hold up. Okay, family, so we got our planner turned to the page that we needed to, and we're going to do a quick little cash denomination breakdown, okay? So we have $277 to disperse in our envelopes for cash stuffing and for sinking funds. So this is our breakdown. We have 350s, we have 320s, we have 4 10s, and we have 4 5s, and we have 7 1s, totaling $277. Okay, let's just make sure we have that amount in this money and get it all set up. Okay, so we should have 350s, and we have 1, 2, and 3. That is correct. I'm going to put it here. We have 320s, 1, 2, and 3. There. And we have 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. We should have 4 5s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we should have 7 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we have the exact amount of money that we should have, so we can get to stuffing. All right, so let's make this and bring the binder in. We can get going. Now, a nice surprise is we have money left over from our last stuffing from our groceries. As you know, we had a lot of money left in groceries, and so we didn't need to use all of that. We used a good amount because we did some restocking on a lot of different things. So we have some money left to go from groceries to go into a different envelope. So I'll fill you guys in. So let's get going. So the first envelope is always groceries and gas. So let's get those two done. Let's find our groceries. And here we are. If you can recall from the last envelope stuffing, if you can recall, we started out with $100. We only used 44, which left us $56. And then we stuffed another $100, which gave us the 156. Well, we took all that money out and put it to some use. So we're stuffing $100 again, and we always just do 250s for groceries, 50 and 100, and that's going in our grocery one. And of course, we're going to make that notation. Let's go ahead and do that. So we took out the $156. You guys may not be able to see that, so let's get a different color. I'm trying to be fancy and coordinate my pens, but that as I can see. It's not going to work. I want you guys to be able to see it. So let's grab a different one and stick with blue. So we took out the $156, leaving us with 0. So we're going to stuff it back with the $100, and our balance is $100. So we can keep everything on track and we can keep moving forward, okay? So, and then we're going to put today's date on there. Okay. So there we are. We have our $100 for our groceries. And as you guys know, if you're not new here, you know the groceries and the gas live with me. So we can utilize that accordingly. All right, and the next one is our gas, which, as you guys know, we don't have one that says necessarily gas. So we use the one that says transportation. So we do have some money in gas because guess what? Guess what my Yum Yum did? Came through in the clutch. Came through in the clutch. So I did get another gift of a tank of gas from the husband. Husband, Yum Yum, all of those things are him. So let's count. We should have $130 from the last time. So that's 50, 100, 10, 20, 5, and 30. We still have that $130 and from gas, and we're going to add to it another 65. So that's a 50, a 10, and a 5. That's what we're adding, the $65. So 50, 10, and 5. Okay, and so we're going to let these two marry because they're in love. They're in love, honey. So why are we going to keep them apart? They're in love. All right, so let's count to see what we have in our transportation envelope. 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 5. Okay, let's do that again. 50, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195. So we now have in our transportation for gas $195. That is fantastic. Let's make that notation, but put it so you guys can see me. We added another 65, which now puts us at $195 for our transportation. We're filling that one up pretty nicely, aren't we? When we do our end of the quarter, which will be, you know, in December, condensing of these envelopes, that one's going to be a fantastic contribution to paying off debt. I love that. Love it. We have our money there that we need for gas. But again, we're going to speak things into existence. So if Yum Yum wants to volunteer another tank of gas, guess what we're going to do? Guess what? We taking it. All right. So our next one is our personal envelope, and you know that personal envelope just means health. So let's get to that one. I know, y'all, I flip through this thing every single cash stuffing. I've got to put them all together or learn where they are. But I think, you know, for me, that flipping through, I like it. I know. And maybe if it's bothersome for you guys, let me know and we'll do something different. So for our personal, the first time we stuffed 20, giving us a total of 20. This last time we did 25, giving us a total of 45. And this time we're going to stuff 22. So let's make sure we have the 45, 20, 40, and 5. And this time we're going to stuff $22. We're going to get a 20 and $2 bills. Okay, so we're stuffing 20, 21, and 22. So again, we're performing a ceremony, and they're all saying I do, so they get married. So let's see how much we got. We got 20, 40, 65, 66, 67. We have $67 in our health, personal health envelope. Yes, we do. 60. So we're going to get this together. And we're adding $22, which gives us 67. Right? Right. All right. So we have $67 in our personal file, which is coming on nicely because I have an eye appointment coming up. Although I have insurance, I still have to meet a deductible, a copay, so to speak. So that will come in handy, for my copay. The next one is our miscellaneous. And here we are. Excuse me. Let's see what we have in our miscellaneous. So in miscellaneous, we have $55. The very first, stuffing, we gave it $25. Last stuffing, we gave it $30, totaling $55. So let's make sure we have that. 20, 30, 40, 50, and 5. So we do have that 55. And today, miscellaneous is getting 25. So we're going to give it a 20 and 5 ones. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's notate that. That should give us $80. Let's count it. All right. Give it the 20 and we add the 5 ones. 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. So our miscellaneous has $80. And we have notated it here. And we're going to add it back to its envelope. All right. So the next one we're stuffing is housing. You know, housing for me does not mean rent. Housing for me, or mortgage. Housing for me, I always call it rent, means to beautify the home or whatever the home may need that is outside of the regular things that I get with groceries. So the first time we stuffed housing, we stuffed $15. The next time was $15, giving us a total of $30. And let's make sure we still have that. So 10, 15, 20, 5, and 30. This time, housing is going to get another $15. And we're going to give it a 10 and a 5 for the 15. And let everybody get married again. And let's see what we got. 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, and 5. Again, 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, and 5. So we have $45 in our housing. That'll be nice for Christmas decor, which is coming up soon. Y'all ready for Thanksgiving? By the way, y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I'm ready to eat. That's what I'm ready for. I am always ready for that. So we have notated what housing has, and we are putting it there. And I'll get some added Christmas decor to go with what we have to make it a little more special, especially for the grandbaby. So next one is our entertainment. Look, y'all, I flipped right to it. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Okay. So entertainment is our next one. And let's just see what we have here. So entertainment has $10, $25, and $30. What should it have? $30. The first time 15, second time 15, totaling 30 for entertainment. And guess what it's going to get this time? 15. It's getting a 10 and a 5, giving us 15. And again, we're going to let them have a quick little affair. 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, and 5. So our entertainment has $45. And I want to save, I'm not spending any money from the entertainment because I want to save it to do something for Christmas, or even, after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, or the weekend after Thanksgiving. Everybody has the Christmas lights up, and those little things you can go to, those little areas you can go to and stay in your car and ride around and see the lights, view the lights for Christmas. I want to do that with my grandson, the after Thanksgiving day or weekend, just to see his expression. This will be the first Christmas that he'll have that he knows about, because his birthday is December 15th. Yes. But, that first Christmas, he was only a few weeks old. So he didn't, not going to remember that. So I just want to see his face on all the lights and all that. It brings me such joy. So we're going to use entertainment for that. We may go and get, a bite to eat or whatever. But that's what we're going to do with that one. The next one is car maintenance, but insurance. So we're going to ensure that our car maintenance gets some money. So when it's time to do whatever it is to do for the car, whether it's an oil change, tires, a tune-up, whatever, we can have some money to go towards that. Now, of course, excuse me, this isn't going to pay for an oil change or buy tires for it, but it'll help. So let's see how much we got. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. No, that won't do an oil change or buy one tire. So that has $40. The first time it got 15, second time it got 25, for a total of 40. And this time it's going to get another 15, which is fantastic. So that's our 15, and we're going to get everything together here, and then we're going to count it all, okay? So let's see what we got now. 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. So now our car maintenance insurance envelope has $55. Let's make that notation. It got 15, totaling 55. That is fantastic and coming along well. All right, so let's get that in there. All right. And finally, the last envelope for these funds will be savings, a holiday savings. So like we talked about in the last video, Christmas is fastly approaching. Is it tomorrow or the day after Thanksgiving? Well, Thanksgiving is soon. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, as time has gone by so quickly. So Christmas will be the day after. That's how it's going to feel. All right, so let's see. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our holiday savings has $45, and that's what we notated. Holiday savings is getting $20. And so let's put that all together and we'll talk about it. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So holiday savings has $65. Let's put it there. All right, and let's do our notation. So let's get this in. It received $20 with a total of 65. Okay. All right. So everything's in there and it's done. That's coming along nicely. So like I talked about in my last video, after I got the technical difficulties straightened out, I think it was the operator, but yeah, don't tell nobody. All right. So we talked about gifts for Christmas. Our kids, we have a daughter that is 26. We have a son that's 26, and we have a son that is 23. And he just turned 23 actually, and he has a son, our grandson. And so those adult people lives in their own home. So those adult people, they'll get a little something, but the majority will be for the grandson. And of course, my husband will get what he needs and all those things, but that's separate. This is for the grandson, for the holiday savings for the grandson. And he's still young, which means he'll be a year old when Christmas get here. But he's still into playing with containers instead of the toy. He'll look at the toy, okay, oh yeah, and then give me the box, give me the box. That he doesn't say that, but that's what his action does. He has a wonderful time with the box. Let's just say that. All right, so we did have monies left over from our grocery envelope. Like we said, we had that large amount for groceries, extra amount for groceries. So I did some, restocking of supplies for the kitchen, all those things, foil, Ziploc bags, seasonings, that kind of stuff. So, but we did have some extra from groceries, and we are going to stuff that. So let's see how much extra we had from that groceries for last week. Okay, so we had 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, and 1. I think I may have miscounted that. Let's try it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Girl, I gave myself $5 extra. Ain't nothing wrong with tipping yourself sometime, though. Tip yourself. But I heard y'all, girl, that ain't even right. That's why I started over. All right, so we have $26 to play with. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this $26 in my envelope that says income. And I'm putting this extra $26 in income because I want this extra $26 to go towards my emergency fund saving. Okay, so it is going to go into the income. And the income folder is going to go towards my emergency savings fund. Once I have it where I want it, a set amount, then this money will go into income, but of course it will be extra to pay off the debt. So let's see again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So we have $26 that we're going to put in income, and that is going to be for our emergency income, our emergency savings fund. So let's notate that, okay? And we put in $26, giving us a total of $26, okay? Okay. So that's what we're going to do with that. If I'm going to switch that around, probably not. I want that to stay there. I want to build up that emergency fund as much as I can, as quickly as I can. So there we are. So that's where that's going to go. All right. So that concludes our emergency stuffing. Let's just go, our cash stuffing and sinking funds. Let's just go over it again. So our housing, it got $15. Our income, that emergency one, got $26. And our groceries got $100. Our transportation got $65. Our car maintenance got $15. Our personal got $22. Our miscellaneous got $25. Our entertainment got $15. And our holiday savings got $20. Okay, so that's it for our cash stuffing. And we're going to keep moving forward. Like we talked about before, my when I do my condensing, I'm going to do my condensing on a quarterly basis. So I'm going to condense October, November, and December. And all of those funds are going to go in the necessary areas that I have already deemed of where. And of course, to pay off that large amount of debt that I have, but also for my emergency savings fund. And so that's what we're going to do every quarter. And I just started in October. So that'll be a full 3 months by the end of December. And we'll probably do, of course, a special video for that. And that'll happen at the end of December. And then we'll start off the new year fresh. I'm going to set up some cash envelopes and sinking funds for moving into 2024. I'm going to have a priority sinking fund binder, and I'm going to have my cash stuffing binder and my regular sinking low priority sinking funds binder. But for these 3 months, I just wanted to get going and get started just to see how it goes, just to get the feel of it, and I think everything is coming along. It's doing very well. So I'm going to really get into low priority, high priority, and my cash envelope stuffing in the next year. These 3 months was just to get my foot in the door, just to get my hands on it, just to learn how to do things that is cohesive for me. Okay. So, and I think I'm getting there. Got this month and next month to go, but I think I'm getting more comfortable at it and adjusting. It's the adjusting that's throwing me off, but it's okay. So now that we got that out of the way, we can finish up with this video. But I also want to get with you guys about my money thoughts. And my money thoughts right now is just to save, save, save. That's my money thought, just to save. Pay off debt and save. And that is my priority goal, of course, is to pay off my total debt. Pay it down, but the goal is to pay it off. That's priority. All right. And so my quote for this month it comes from Proverbs 17:16. These quotes relate to me. And as I read through my Bible and a quote that jumps out at me that has anything to do with saving the money, or, to be conscious about spending and conscious about savings, that's my quote for the month. These quotes resonate with me. So the quote this time is from Proverbs 17:16, and it's, "Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sense?" That resonated with me. Why should I have money in hand to buy wisdom when I don't have sense? Because if I have sense, I would know I can't buy wisdom. Wisdom comes. And so that resonated with me. Why do I need money in my hand to buy wisdom when I have no sense? It resonated with me. If in fact it resonate with you, take it and run with it. Take the meat out of this and discard the bones. Whatever resonate with you, that's what it is. If it does, let's do this together. Let's be conscious about what we buy so we can save more money. I need every dollar to count, and thus far it has worked for me, and I absolutely love it. So that concludes this video for today. So if you guys are still here, you are the MVP. Girl, you the GOAT. Because, I can ramble. But we family. Just say, girl, dial it back. We ain't come for that. Show us that money. Where you going to put it? What you going to do with it? That's what we here for. I digress. So please consider subscribing. And to all of my subscribers, and my day ones have been here since day one when I put out that first video. You guys welcomed me and it blew my mind. And my mind is still being blown, of course. So hey, day ones. Hey, girl. Hey. What it is, y'all. So, but, new subscribers, which is in the last few weeks, thank you so much for considering and subscribing to this channel to go with me on this journey. Thank you so much for your comments, your words of encouragement. Your advice has been fantastic. And I just want to say, for anyone that's watching this video and you haven't decided to subscribe to be a part of the family, watch a couple of more or one more, however you see fit. And, let your heart lead you. If you decide to subscribe and join the family, we would love to have you. Listen, I say some things over here, honey. But I would love to have you subscribe. I want you to comment. Let's interact a little bit. If it's just, hey Hey, girl. And so I want you to also, if you don't mind, I want you to hit the like button if you like what you've seen. I want you to share this with your family and friends. Hopefully, I can inspire you and inspire them. Let's just all do what we can to make our lives a little better. We need to save for our future. We do. It depends on our savings for our future, depends on it, in my opinion. Mine does. So I'm just here to inspire and show you guys my journey and just let me develop it right in front of your eyes. I love that. And I've seen other young women, like I said, I've been inspired by Taylor's Budget and Monet's Money, and I use the Budget and Mom's book. It's been wonderful. I watch a lot of you other guys. I'm one of those silent watchers that, don't comment. But I'm going to start because I know the comments help me. They inspire me. They encourage me. They give me that, we're going to get this done. So I'm going to start doing that. So until the next video, I'm going to say, see you later. Happy Thanksgiving if we don't see each other again before then. It's been a pleasure having you all here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.